I never thought my life would turn into such a mess because of one kiss. It all started on a regular Friday evening. I came home from work, tired, but excited, because my girlfriend Emma had promised to cook dinner. She wasn't much of a cook, but she tried. And I loved her for that. When I opened the door, I instantly noticed something strange. The lights were dimmed, candles on the table, and the smell of her perfume was stronger than usual. For a second, I thought she had prepared a romantic surprise for me. I even smiled. But then I saw it. Emma was sitting on the couch, and right next to her, way too close, was my best friend Josh. Their knees touched, and their faces. God, their faces were only inches apart. I froze. My keys slipped from my hand, and hit the floor with a metallic sound. They both jumped. Emma looked pale, while Josh quickly leaned back as if nothing had happened. "Hey, man!" Josh said nervously, forcing a laugh. "We were just talking." Talking? My blood boiled instantly. I wasn't stupid. I had known Josh since high school, and I could tell when he was lying. His voice cracked, his hand shook. And Emma, she couldn't even look at me. I tried to stay calm. My voice was cold when I asked, "What were you talking about? With candles and this?" Emma stood up, her lips trembling. "It's not what it looks like," she whispered. Classic line. The one everyone says when they get caught. But what made my heart sink was the lipstick smudge on Josh's collar. My girlfriend's lipstick. At that moment, time stopped for me. I felt betrayed, humiliated, and angry all at once. But instead of exploding, I forced myself to sit down. "Fine," I said, my voice almost too calm. "Then explain. Make me believe it's not what I think." Emma opened her mouth, but no words came out. Josh looked away. The silence was louder than any scream. And that's when I realized the kiss already happened. Emma finally spoke, her voice shaking. "It was just one kiss," she admitted. "It didn't mean anything." Her words hit me harder than a punch. Just one kiss? As if that made it better. Josh buried his face in his hands, avoiding my eyes. I clenched my fists, trying to control the rage inside me. "So my best friend kisses my girlfriend, and you both think that's nothing?" Emma stepped closer, reaching for my arm, but I pulled back. The touch that once felt comforting now burned like fire. Josh finally muttered, "Man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen." I laughed bitterly. "Didn't mean to? You sat here with candles and almost kissed her in my living room." The tension grew unbearable. My chest tightened, and I felt like the walls were closing in. I needed answers, and I needed them now. "Tell me the truth," I demanded. "Was it really just one kiss? Or has this been going on behind my back for longer?" Emma's silence said more than words ever could. She lowered her head, tears forming in her eyes. That silence broke something inside me. I stood there, staring at Emma as tears rolled down her cheeks. The room felt colder, heavier, like all the air had been sucked out. My mind raced, connecting dots I didn't want to connect. Late nights at work, unanswered calls, sudden excuses, things that never made sense before now felt painfully clear. "Answer me," I said through clenched teeth. "How long?" Emma shook her head, covering her face with her hands. "Please don't make me say it." Josh finally stood up, his voice low. "It wasn't supposed to happen like this. We made a mistake." I turned to him, anger boiling. "A mistake? Sleeping with my girlfriend is a mistake? Or was it just convenient because I trusted you both?" The word, sleeping, slipped out of my mouth, and I watched Emma flinch. That reaction told me everything I needed to know. My chest tightened, as if someone had stabbed me right through the heart. "So it wasn't just a kiss," I whispered. My hands trembled, Not from fear, but from the storm raging inside me. How many times, Emma? How many times did you betray me? Her silence was louder than any confession. Josh took a step closer, maybe to calm me down, maybe to defend himself. I didn't care. I shoved him back so hard he almost tripped over the coffee table. Stay the hell away from me! I shouted. My voice echoed through the room, breaking the fragile silence. Emma sobbed louder now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to go this far. I swear it didn't mean anything. I still love you. Her words cut deep, twisting the knife in my chest. Love? Was this her version of love? Sneaking around with the one person I trusted most? I grabbed my jacket and headed for the door. I couldn't look at them anymore. Every second in that room felt like poison. Emma tried to stop me, grabbing my arm, but I pulled away with such force that she stumbled back. You don't get to touch me, I growled. My voice was low, but filled with more pain than any scream could hold. The last thing I saw before slamming the door was Emma on her knees, crying, and Josh standing there like a coward, saying nothing. I walked out into the cold night air, my hands shaking, my head spinning. The world I knew had just collapsed, and I had no idea what to do next. The cold air outside hit me like a slap, but it wasn't enough to clear my head. My thoughts spun in circles, replaying every smile Emma ever gave me, every laugh we shared, every promise she whispered late at night. All of it felt fake now, poisoned by betrayal. I walked aimlessly through the streets, my phone buzzing in my pocket. I didn't even have to look, I knew it was her. Call after call, message after message. Each vibration made my anger rise higher. I couldn't face her voice. Not yet. I ended up at a small park near our apartment. It was dark, empty, just the sound of the wind and my own breathing. I sat on a bench, burying my face in my hands, trying to hold myself together. How could they do this to me? My best friend, the guy I trusted with everything, and the woman I thought I would marry. The two people who should have protected me the most were the ones who stabbed me in the back. My phone buzzed again. This time, I pulled it out and glanced at the screen. Dozens of messages. Please talk to me. It was a mistake. Don't leave me like this. I clenched the phone so hard I thought it might crack. A mistake, that word again. Was betrayal just a small error to her? Something she could sweep under the rug if I just forgave her? I typed a reply, then deleted it. My hand shook too much. I wasn't ready to speak. Not to her, not to Josh. Suddenly, another message popped up, but this one wasn't from Emma. It was from an unknown number. I opened it, confused, and froze. The message read, She's been lying to you for months. This wasn't the first time. Attached was a photo. Emma and Josh. Together. At a hotel. My stomach dropped, and a chill ran down my spine. The picture was dated 3 months ago, long before that kiss I witnessed tonight. The truth hit me harder than any punch ever could. Tonight wasn't the beginning. It was just the moment I finally found out. My hands went numb as I stared at the photo. 3 months. 3 long months of lies, of her looking me straight in the eyes, while sneaking behind my back. Every I love you, every kiss, every touch. Suddenly it all felt dirty, rehearsed, fake. I wanted to scream, to smash the phone, to burn every memory of her, but I couldn't move. I just sat there, frozen, as the weight of betrayal crushed me. The phone buzzed again. Another message from the unknown number. You deserve to know the truth. She'll never admit it to your face. My heart pounded so hard it hurt. Who was this? Another friend who knew and kept silent. A stranger who saw them together. It didn't matter. The proof was right there in my hands. Emma kept calling, her name lighting up my screen over and over, but now I felt nothing but disgust. I finally answered, my voice cold and sharp. "I know everything," I said. "Don't bother lying anymore. It's over." She cried, begged, pleaded through the line, but I didn't listen. I ended the call, blocked her number, and sat there in silence. For the first time that night, I felt free. Broken, but free. I realized something then. Betrayal doesn't just destroy relationships, it changes people. I wasn't the same man who walked into that apartment earlier. That version of me died the moment I saw them together. From that night on, I swore one thing to myself. Never again would I let blind trust be my weakness. And as the city lights flickered in the distance, I promised myself that Emma and Josh would regret the day they betrayed me. Because I wasn't planning to just walk away.